Ledecky has a swimming strategy that should be impossible if it wasn't for her technique. At the 2012 London Olympics, Ledecky wasn't the favorite to win the 800 freestyle. She qualified to the Olympic final with the third best time. Rebecca Adlington from Great Britain was the crowd's favorite, of course, but also the defending champion in this event and the world record holder. Lotte Friis had been Adlington's main competitor for years and the world champion in 2009. Next to them, Mireia Belmonte was having the best swim meet of her career and had already won a silver medal in the 200 butterfly. At the 100-meter mark, everyone wondered if the inexperienced Ledecky would be able to keep up with the veterans since she just took off from the beginning. At the 200, she was ahead of everyone by a body length, including the world record pace. In the events of 200 meters or more, some swimmers go out too fast only to get fatigued by the middle of the race. Everyone watching expected this to happen to Ledecky, but at the 400-meter mark, Friis was the one that was hurting. Ledecky was still one body length ahead of the world record. Friis and Adlington simply could not keep up with Ledecky's pace. Mireia, who was the least affected by Ledecky's pace, must have felt amazing when she passed the two favorites. With only 50 meters to go, Ledecky was below the world record and ahead of Mireia Belmonte by 3.5 seconds. She managed to win by more than 4 seconds, but that year, this courageous 15-year-old missed the world record by half a second. The following year, at the Swimming World Championships, she would compete in 3 individual events and 1 relay. Ledecky's racing strategy sounds impossible to most of us. She says that all distances are a sprint. Some sprints are longer than others. Katie's freestyle technique is what allows her to save energy. For most of the race, she doesn't use her legs that much, sometimes using only 1 kick per cycle. With her arms, she has a horse freestyle technique. This means that only one arm glides a little and the other doesn't. This allows her to jump a little while taking a breath. This technique gives her a rhythm that is not very aesthetic but is very persistent. The muscles of her core and arms are perfectly adapted to maintain this technique for long distances.
Can I be your star tonight?
She broke the 800 and the 1500 world record, and she won all 4 events. For the next 5 years, Ledecky's diet was based primarily on world records. Record after record after record after record. Medal after medal after medal. From the 400 to the 1500 meters, no world record was safe, not even her own. At the 2016 Rio Olympics, she knew she had no competition in the 400 and the 800, so she decided to step down to the 200 freestyle to compare her super abilities against the legendary shorter distance swimmers Sarah Sjöström, Emma McKeon, Federica Pellegrini, Bronte Barat, and Charlotte Bonnet. Not having a top speed as high as theirs, she passed the first 50 meters in 5th place. At the 100-meter mark, she was already in 2nd, and she took the lead with only 50 meters to go. The last 50 meters is when the Golden Swede, Sarah Sjöström, makes her attack. That year, she won the 200, the 400 with a world record, the 800 with a world record, and the 4x200 freestyle relay. After 14 world records and 5 Olympic gold medals, we have never seen Ledecky compete in her most dominant event in an Olympic stage. The female's 1500-meter freestyle will make its Olympic debut in Tokyo 2021. The active swimmer closest to Ledecky, Simona Quadarella, is currently 20 seconds away from her. A lot of unexpected things happen at the Olympics. Just like the first time Ledecky surprised us, we don't know if the world champion Simona or another swimmer could surprise us. What is certain is that until now, there are only 2 people with 5 Olympic gold medals or more in individual events in swimming, Michael Phelps and Cristina Egersegi. We will surely see Ledecky join this select group of 2 very soon. If you want to watch another video, click here or here. And if you want to visit our webpage, click here. See you there. Swim fast!
What were you thinking about in the pool?
You know, as long as I put in the hard work and know that I'm giving it my best effort, I'll always be happy.